campaigns and be
Yeah,
honest.
I'm not putting on a show. You can watch it, and if you don't like it, you can get out of here.
By the way, we're ready to go now.
Awesome.
And cut.
And if you don't like this, just get the hell on out of here.
All right.
This is a positive energy zone, except for all of the horrible monsters that are taking place.
All right. So you guys remember last time in Omega Lock Part 1, you guys visited the Sea of Rust, and there you found all these rust monsters and all this. Your warp share was attracted there by a strange ether reading, and you ended up uncovering from some malfunctioning mecha that were apparently hoarding this ancient artifact that details coordinates for something that can summon a thing called the Omega Lock, which apparently is maybe something from ancient times or from a long dead race that can apparently summon some kind of entity or power that can combat or even defeat or destroy the Devourer. You were only able to view the coordinates of the map once. Its power cell only had time for one last projection, and as soon as your warp shell saw those coordinates, you guys slammed immediately into slip space. Now, you guys had never, up until this point, ever seen slip space before, because usually the warp shell will take you stasis pod and then slam into slip space, but not this time. This time, you saw the whole mind-bending, like the galaxy and time whirling by in this crazy in this crazy vortex, and almost as soon as it began, it was over, and you were then, and your warp shell, everything, the space stopped swirling. And after you reorient yourselves, you realize that you are staring at a planet, orbiting this planet very closely. It seems to be like you can, even from here, you can see there's some kind of elaborate ring, artificial in nature, and off in the distance there's this flickering red star.
Uh-oh, that can't be good. Oh no. Hey Matt, I got one question. When we crashed on the junk planet, we almost destroyed the warp shell. Did it sort of like itself to get us back in space?
It kind of healed a little bit, but as nobody is really you haven't had time to check it out yet. But were anyone to look, they would be amazed that it is still space-worthy.
Okay, so we're just hanging on by a thread, basically.
Yeah, you're essentially, the warp shell is not in great condition, but it's also it's driven. It's just that driven to accomplish whatever it needs to do at the moment.
I just remember we were almost on the brink of abandoning ship there for a second. We thought maybe it was scuttled, so we got it back into space. Okay.
Right. Yep. And the warp shell begins chiming in those soft tones, indicating that it's picking up some manner of signal. And immediately, anyone looking at a screen would notice that that there's immediately through the display and any biomonitors in the warp shell, there's an ether reading that matches the signature from the map that you had previously encountered. And
well, here we are, guys.
Yeah.
As you continue looking, another the warp shell chimes again, and a possible landing zone is locked onto. What are you guys doing? Are you guys gonna prepare, ready yourselves before taking the plunge down here? It looks like whatever ether reading, whatever you're looking for, is on this ring rather than the planet itself. You guys gonna do any scanning or fix equipment or anything like that?
You want to roll for initiative? See who goes first.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it up.
Oh.
So what do we got? We got Cord.
Just need Rogan.
Looks like Rogan takes it. Okay, Rogan, what you're first up, man. What do you do? You see what everyone sees, and there's not even really any time to go into slip space or into hypersleep. You guys you're still disoriented, and what's going on? What are you doing?
Oh man.
He's gonna look out the windows of the warp shell, and he's gonna kind of look at that red star out there, and he's like, "That's red. It turns red like my eyes. That's never good." And he's just gonna kind of be like, "We should not go that direction.
We should not go that direction."
Go toward the star.
Astute observation. Going towards the star. Bad. Got it.
Exactly.
We generally avoid stars.
Warp shell broken.
What's Silence doing right now?
Well, I'm sitting on 4 hit points, so I need to just bust a recovery.
Okay, do it up.
+1 on this roll. So it looks like my silicate has been corroded from that whole junk planet encounter. So I'm over there fumbling about, and like one of my hands is on the floor.
Oh no!
Like this thing won't hover where it's supposed to hover. I can't. Well, I guess I'll just put it in my harness.
Some chimes go off as the warp shell realizes your distress, and some kind of strange tentacles or tendrils, whatever they are. You've really never seen them before. They wrap themselves around what are approximation of your arms and legs, and these strange tendrils kind of flow over you, almost like I don't know if you've ever seen Spider-Man 3 when Venom, the Venom symbiote, is crawling.
Yeah, the symbiote.
Yeah,
you're right, and it kind of does you, and then pumps something into you, and you immediately feel great. And all of those wounds that you had are healed by this weird fluid, and the lights, however, inside the warp shell flicker. I mean, it's doing this with effort. It's whatever. Maybe it's using some kind of fuel. None of you are really sure how a warp shell works, but it's clearly not. It's clearly like using something important to give you maybe a little bit of a leg up, since it didn't. Normally, it would do this while you were all in stasis, but
excellent.
And it's super painful, by the way.
That's the subtext.
Yeah.
Well, despite that, while the other guys are finishing up, I'll start tic-tacking in the landing sequence and start getting ready while I endure the agony.
Cool. All right. Guzrak, what are you doing?
Guzrak is he's raiding all of the munitions that he can, like all the little power cells and ammo and stocking up,
shopping spree,
reloading all his weapons and.
Right, you. That's when you realize that the ammo pantry is looking sparse, man.
Oh no, the ammo pantry. That is so badass.
There's nothing for Guzrak's guns to eat for the most part. There's some basic ammo and a couple of power cells, but at this point you guys have run a few missions and have not gone to resupply.
Cool. Okay.
We haven't been to any bases or anything.
Yeah.
Right. And Cord, what are you doing?
Yeah, so I think Cord used all of his stim packs down on the Sea of Rust, so he's kind of rummaging through the ship. I could have sworn I saw one of them fancy gadgets over here, and seeing if he can replenish his stim pack supply.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll. Make a wisdom check.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
Hello.
Okay.
and away we go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nice. First check.
You actually managed to. You're rummaging through with some of the older supplies, like way back in like a rucksack with the name Bill scratched into it. You find a couple of things like you find like this weird old blue banana, which is just not good anymore. Don't eat that. You also find you find 2 cans of beer and a stim pack.
Score.
I knew there was something over here.
Right.
Who the hell is Bill? And I thought we were special.
Rebecca.
I thought we were special. Right.
Nice.
As you guys in now, Silence had hit the the controls for landing, and just as you begin your approach, some kind of unknown signal is detected, and not far away from the landing zone, but it flickers for a moment and then is gone.
We got a rogue signal down here, boys.
Silence. What do you make out?
Can I get a? Well, if it blips out, I can't even go for a closer reading on it. So I think we'll just continue with the landing. And Matt, is it possible for me to like pull out like a sensor unit drawer from the cockpit and take it with me?
I'm losing you. What was that?
Is it possible to like extract a sensor unit from the cockpit so I can continue scanning while we're on the surface here?
Absolutely. Yeah, you know enough. Being a Zill and being Fragment, you know enough about the crystalline nature of this technology to maybe take a piece of that technology, like a scanner, with you. Certainly. Cool.
So I'll kind of sling it over my back with my tool set. Basically, I don't even barely carry weapons anymore, and I'll just kind of flip it on so that I get a blip if this unknown signal returns.
Okay. Yeah. So it's just set to essentially like passively scan.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. As you guys, looks like you got a message here. Let's as you guys go in for landing, you'll notice that this whatever this ring system is huge. I mean, it encircles the entire planet, and curiously, like, most of the lights are still on, and when you land, you pass over a landing platform. You realize that there's another ship here.
Oh wow!
Oh, dope!
Nice.
Oh.
What are guns?
And more than that, there looks like maybe there's another landing pad. As you kind of touch down with a warp shell, you realize that there's another larger landing pad kind of across the way from yours that is kind of shrouded in this strange green mist. And Rogan, it's your go, man. You rolled first initiative, so you guys all step out of the warp shell onto this, and you realize now that as you step out, this place looks almost brand new. You know, it's who knows how old it is, but relatively new, and but there's no you hear nothing, just silence.
Hey guys.
I mean, you should hear some creepy music. Rogan, what are you doing?
Rogan definitely he doesn't like that silence, and he's gonna go ahead and just pull up his fist and just turn on that Nova Gauntlet.
Cool.
And then he's gonna kind of look around just from where he's at. He doesn't want to venture out too far yet, but he wants to kind of look around and see if he sees any panels, anything of note that he needs to kind of look for.
Yeah.
Cool. You should be able to move your character too. Can you move your token?
Actually, no.
No. Okay. All right. Stand by 1 second.
Okay.
Gazrak can move his.
Mine's okay. Omega crew, move out.
What's his 8?
All right.
Cool.
Rogan. You
Yeah,
should
this
be
is
able to-
awesome, Matt. Way to go.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Rogan. Hey, I'm sorry, man. I forgot to do yours there.
Pretty sweet to have full characters too.
Yeah.
It'd be a little bit. Have a miniature on the whole this way. This is why I asked you, if I could hack up a couple pieces of your art.
Yeah, it's really dope.
Rogan, can you move your token now?
No.
I can move it. Let's see here. All right, let me try something else. Silence, can you move yours?
Yep.
Okay.
I think if you pull it off his character sheet, it'll be like.
Can you move that one?
Nope. Oh wait. Yes, now I can.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Where are you gonna move?
Just normal. He's definitely gonna stay in the leader of your pack, but he didn't want to move too far, because he doesn't know what's going on around here. So because it's too silent. Not like not the guy that's coming with us, but quiet.
you move up and on in the corridor on the left you notice that there is there's the door leading to some kind of heavy lift.
Okay.
Right in front of you, though, you notice the very first thing that you would notice, even without any manner of check on your part, is there seems to be some kind of fluid on the floor. If you didn't know better, it might look like blood, but that's not blood of a normal variety. That's not human, at least.
Okay.
Silence. What are you doing?
So Rogan's sort of moving forward. It's like sweeping, right?
Yeah.
We have no idea what we're getting into here. We're just flying totally blind.
Pretty much.
Rogan, you're full HP and good to go, right?
Yep, and I have the repair spider too.
Okay, sweet.
I forgot you had that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
In that case, I think that, just like before, I think this is kind of just my character. I'm going to let the group get a little bit of a lead on me and spend a turn trying to check for any repairable damage I can fix on the shell.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a wisdom check then.
Okay, I want the shell to be at 100% if we need to make a quick egress.
Okay.
All right, this is just raw, no mod here. Hey!
Whoa!
Awesome. You noticed that
so I can use my forge hammer, and that lets me repair machinery and stuff.
Okay. Well, you notice that there is a being wound in the side of the warp / armor, right? And it looks like it's something that can only be described. Pink organ is like jamming the hole that would have otherwise like sucked out everything out into space.
Right.
And if you're not quite sure if you hit that with a forge hammer, if it's going to do anything, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah, so I'll just try to rivet the opening closed.
I mean, unbelievable! It actually does work, and like the warp shell sort of shudders a little bit, and let's see here. You hear like the warning klaxons from inside like sound for just a second, and as it begins to rise, and then it realizes, oh, I was just fixed, and then it kind of settles back down to the deck.
Nice. Sweet.
All right, Guzrak, what are you up to?
Gazrak is going to. He's got this new path item, right? from the oak, where he's kind of cloaked when he's standing still. And he's
Okay.
gonna move up and take position, kind of like right here at the corner, looking
Cool.
around and just sort of hunkering down for like an ambush.
Nice. That's when you go around that corner, you immediately spy a dead body. Some kind of humanoid over here, in like wearing some manner of big encounter suit, just laying in a huge puddle of blood.
Nice.
Cord, what are you up to?
So Cord's gonna pull up his new hood and kind of dim his features, and he's gonna wink out of existence and reappear at this other corner. Seeing that Guzrak has this one covered, Cord's gonna cover this corner over here.
Nice.
Okay.
Guzrak, you see anything?
Only body. Tasty. Maybe lunch?
Maybe lunch.
You kind of creep me out there, Scaly.
I bet you go with sauce.
Looks like it comes with its own sauce.
It's true. Cord, as you approach this this door, begins to kind of like depressurize and kind of like swings open, like from the middle, just kind of each side's kind of like retract into the wall, and the lights turn on inside, and it looks very clearly like it's some manner of lift. However, when you look in, you see that there's an enormous puddle of that strange green fluid on the floor in there too.
Check the ceilings.
Mm.
I'm not gonna start a timer here. I'm gonna go back to Rogan real quick. What are you up? What are you up to?
He wants to kind of head up a little bit on the pack, over to his body, and check it out.
Investigating.
Can you guys hear Austin?
Can you hear
Austin,
me?
you're muted.
Oh, duh.
Yep,
My
you're
bad.
muted, dude.
My bad. So I wanted to move over to the body and take a look at it and see what's up about that.
I can't hear you. What was that?
I wanted to check the body.
Check out the body. All right,
Yeah.
cool, man. Go ahead and make a wisdom check there. Yep.
Okay. Wisdom.
Ooh.
Hey, you know what? You didn't roll a 1, and that's important because anyone who's not an idiot would notice this. And you walk over, and he's definitely wearing some kind of this poor human is wearing like an encounter suit that is just it's rent open with about the head, chest, and neck, just with like almost by like blades or something sharp. And directly next to him, laying like slick with blood, is this, which is
Ooh.
some kind of obviously some kind of weapon.
Awesome.
Is that all you're doing there, Rogan?
What weapon? I didn't see anything.
You don't see this?
Oh, there. Sorry, I'm looking at the text.
Looking for the stat block.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Show me the shit, man.
My bad. I was like, I don't see it, guys. It's all like right next to me.
That's so good.
I'm gonna look back at Guzrak and I said, "This thing is kind of your kind of thing. You come and check it out."
You touch it first.
Exactly.
Right on. Well, what's okay, cool. What's Silence doing now? You're fixing the shell, you know.
I think I'll what are the nature of the edges of these pads? Are they walled in? Can I see this ship over here?
Well, you guys saw that actually as you were docking. It looked like like as you flew over. You can't really exactly see from where you are. Like you can see the very tops of like the engines, but you could see when you flew over, it looked to be you're all familiar. You're all pretty familiar with it. It looked to be some on an Imperium transport of some kind.
Okay, well that's enough data on that ship. So I'll roll up my parts and pieces into like a wheel shape and roll down here. And then I'll unfold. And can I use my little portable scanner and reconfigure it to scan this area?
Absolutely.
See if I can see into that gas cloud. So let me do the int roll with my forge hammer.
Sure. Sure. Okay.
It's +1 on this little guy. Oh, dang it!
No. Oh,
I haven't figured this thing out yet.
Yeah, you actually hit the wrong button, and the whole thing just kind of like the whole thing winks out. So it, you're like, wrong button, shit.
Momentarily lost power here, gentlemen. Minor setback.
Guzrak, what are you up to?
How tall are the ceilings in here?
In here they're pretty high because this is generally used for loading and unloading. So you're looking at a good 40 feet up.
Oh damn. Okay. Yeah. So Guzrak, he's gonna like scamper up the side of the walls and kind of hold himself like maybe like 9 feet off the ground, 10 feet off the ground, kind of, and just sort of like be at the edge, sort of over here, and kind of hunker back down into like a stealthy posture, readying for ambush.
Interesting.
Okay, and you're just kind of like looking around the corner. So you're on the ceiling, or you're on the floor? You're on the floor.
Oh no, I'm not. I don't think he could move that far to get up to the ceiling. Like I'm like, maybe like 10 feet on the side of the wall.
Oh, so you're just kind of like almost like so you're sideways. You're almost kind of like looking down. Like, okay, what's what's around that corner? All right,
like, I'm basically like scoping it out and doing my lizard man thing.
Cool. And you make yourself a wisdom check, please.
Very good. Guzrak, very wise. Like all lizardkin. I know everything.
Well, you look and you see, sure enough, there's an Imperium there's an Imperium light transport. Just kind of like from here, you can hear the hum of the engines. Whoever touched down in it definitely left it running, and other than that, it looks clear. You don't see anybody around.
Good.
And right in front of you is, yet again, there's an enormous puddle of green, like viscous blood.
Cool. Can I like use the rest of the turn then to like scurry down and like start handling his weapon?
This thing here? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So like I basically like pull myself out of my little stealthy thing because I'm moving a whole bunch.
Okay.
And I like picking up the weapon.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. You pick that up, and you notice that first of all, it's some kind of first of all, you know an Imperium made weapon when you see one, and this is definitely it. This is this is an Imperium Prometheus class flamecaster.
Wow, that's awesome! Guzrak's very excited.
And you pick it up, and it's you've seen these things in the past, like torch an entire room full of unfortunate soldiers. However, it's got a relatively short range, and the fuel tank is almost completely drained. It's only got 3 shots left remaining on.
Cool. Flamethrower, 3 shots.
Right
into the bag.
Right into the bag. Cord, what are you doing?
So, Cord's going to wink out of existence, and he's going to rematerialize over here by these droplets kind of kneeling down.
Mm-hmm.
And since he's kind of terraformed on a number of worlds, I wonder if he's kind of staring at this green liquid. I wonder if he recognizes it or can make any sense of it.
Nice.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, interesting idea. Go ahead and make me wisdom check.
Oh. Oof.
Oh man, we're cold.
It's you know, you're not exactly sure, but it's definitely blood though. There can be no question.
I think something bad happened here.
Looks like it didn't end well for anybody.
That it surely did not.
Might not end well for us.
Tasty food.
You're one of the more pessimistic guns that I've met recently.
Rogan, what are you doing? Mighty mecha cyborg person.
I'm gonna continue investigating. Can we see what happened to this guy? I mean, like, investigate more of what may possibly did that to him.
Whatever made the wounds on him was done with something sharp.
Yeah.
And not necessarily large, but it does look like there are a lot of lacerations on his encounter suit.
Okay.
It's a vision of your future.
Yeah, I know. I don't bleed.
Oh yes, my bad. I'm still learning about you guys.
I guess I'll just go over here to check out if there's any way to this kind of get rid of some of this smoke down here.
As you draw closer, you realize it seems to be like rolling out from this landing pad. Like it's something, almost like something is generating it. And as you draw closer, you could have sworn you heard something take a shuddering breath. A deep one.
Fuck.
like kind of like.
Mm-hmm.
And at that, he's gonna kind of like stutter back a little bit. Yeah.
Beep, bop, beep, 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 beep.
Pretty much.
What's silent? Is that all? Is that all for your turn there, Rogan?
With that, he's gonna pull out his energy blade in the other hand and put that out too.
Right on. Over Gauntlet and energy blade. Good choice. Silence. What are you up to?
Well, I don't think I'm the type to just give up, so I think I'll just do a little miniature skip here and give a tug and a whack on this damn thing and see if I can get the scan on the cloud.
All right, easy checks.
Okay, easy check. Nice. So +1 on this.
Yep.
Boosh!
There it is.
There we go.
So that your scanners hums to life and begins like this multi-spectrum of light just kind of pours out of it and scans up and down, left and right of this whole area in front of you. And what it uncovers is the let's see here. Oops. All right. What it uncovers is this.
Dear God.
Holy crap.
hovering over the it's kind of like sitting on like a tripod of landing struts, if they can be called that, or maybe legs. Maybe legs is more akin to what's important, but it looks like some kind of bio ship. I mean, it's got like the curved like wings, and it looks aerodynamic, and I mean, you've never seen or scanned anything quite like it. It looks honestly a lot like some warp shells that you've seen.
But it's a ship.
It's a ship. Yeah.
Well,
you don't detect anything inside it, but the reason that you realize now that the reason that you couldn't detect it before is you were scanning for technology, and this reads as a life form.
What if?
Well, I'll tap my comms and really quickly relay to the team that the occupants of that ship are probably our main concern. So we have an unknown bioforce in the area, which I think we already knew, but it doesn't look like there are enemies in there. That's my main scan goal.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So it's a ship. So I'm going to relay that, especially to Rogan, that he doesn't need to get involved in there. That's just their landing port. Their crew doesn't seem to be present.
Right.
Okay.
But what if it's alive? What if that's what was bleeding?
It's possible, but the thing isn't like moving or aggressing.
Sure.
Nope.
Okay.
It seems to be just in landing mode and emitting atmosphere, if I can take a guess at the type of technology we're dealing with. So we're probably going to encounter its crew, and they will have portable atmosphere. It's going to be my theory right now.
From somewhere deep in it's either a couple levels above or a couple levels below. You guys kind of hear.
Whoa!
And
nice.
some kind of it almost seems like there's some kind of weapons being discharged, or and then that's and you pick up silence on your scanner. You pick up two distinct types, almost like someone somewhere is battling it out here. And Guzrak, what are you up to?
Guzrak, Guzrak of two minds. Guzrak thinks we should raid ships for clues and possibly weapons. Lots of guns.
And possibly weapons.
Right on, man. Well, that's up to you.
Yeah, so Guzrak scurries up and starts trying to break in ship.
Right. All right. As soon as
Introduction was mainly to be polite.
Soon the very second you round that corner, Guzrak.
Yeah.
The two auto guns that you didn't realize were there because you rolled shitty.
It's guns. I love it. But they're putting to me.
Both they both track onto you. One of them fires.
Okay.
Oh shit! One of them hits you. It does, dealing 7 points of damage. The other.
Whoa, those things are tough.
The other misses you, but you were stitched up big time by some. You're just like riddled with like high velocity small caliber bullets.
Cool.
Damn.
And so are you gonna move or?
I'm gonna fire back.
Okay, cool, man.
That's the spirit.
That is the spirit.
That's how we roll around here.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire the one that's like slightly furthest away.
Okay.
So,
Oh man.
fires wild.
Yeah, your shots, man, they go wide, man. I mean, it probably has something to do with the fact that you just took a bunch of fire. But yeah, that was a bad time. And Guzrak, what your HP? You should be at 13 now, right?
See, I updated number on Little Mini.
Yeah, right on.
They're good.
Yeah, right on.
Perfect.
All right, Cord, what are you doing? You all hear gunfire, and but Cord, this lift is opened right in front of you.
Oh, it just opened?
A couple turns ago.
Turns ago, yep.
Well, except that I'm pretty sure Cord just heard the gunfire over towards Guzrak. That was pretty loud. Matt, can he make it in with his double move over to Guzrak?
He can make his normal move and then kind of blip too if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'll blip over here right in the corner, not exposing myself, but
okay.
But they're ready to back up Guzrak on the next turn.
Okay, cool. All right. Now I am gonna roll a DM timer. Roll 1d4. Ooh, 4. Okay, that's gonna be a pretty long one. All right. So DM timer's sitting at 4. Rogan, what are you doing?
Can he run, or at least with one movement, to get over here and jump up and hit these cannons or these machine guns?
You can move.
Okay.
That'd be like a double move. But you're definitely gonna be their priority target.
Well, I wanted to run and jump at him.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So
Hawk smash.
Jump on top.
Oh, so your idea is just gonna kind of like run and then like jump onto one, like on top of one of them.
Yep.
So make a dex or a strength check. Just whichever's higher for you. Oh, 9. So you don't manage to jump on top of one, but you're definitely next to it.
All right, cool.
which is not a great place to be. But hey, man, if this one misses shooting you, maybe it'll hit you.
We'll see what happens.
The other one. And Silence, what are you doing?
Is sort of getting here with the guys a double?
No, that'd be like a single move.
Okay, so I'll come into position, and I'll cast Control Machines on this autogun.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, go ahead,
Yes.
do that up.
Load
So
of guns.
+1 on this roll. Nice.
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 So
Okay,
if I
cool.
if I can, I'll spin it around, and
Yeah, you have
like, try-
control over the token. Go ahead.
so I'll try to shoot it between Rogan's legs and blow the other one to bits.
All right, cool. So it's gonna fire. It's gonna fire at that one.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to. No, you go ahead and make the roll for it. It's 1d20 plus 2, and
Oh no!
No. No.
Oh no! Roll another 20.
Oh no! That's the thing.
That sucks. You're gonna have to roll 1d6 plus 2 to damage Rogan.
Okay. 5 damage on Rogan.
Rogan just like something happens and like you get stitched up bad by this auto turret. And that was one of our first and only
All right.
like actual blunders. That sucks.
All right.
Yeah,
So
that was
it
an
was.
epic one.
It was
Are you guns?
Yeah, looks like something's wrong with these autoguns. They don't control properly with normal control code.
It was 5 damage.
Yeah,
5
5
damage.
damage.
All right, give me a second. I actually have the geranium signet, so I can ignore 4 damage.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, because she took iron. Yeah.
So 3 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
That's awesome, man. Cool, man. Yeah, Guzrak, what are you doing? You see
Sorry.
this apparently all you see really is this autogun doing its job and shooting at Rogan.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Guzrak is just gonna stay in position so that his cloak starts engaging, but he's opening fire on this one.
Nice. Okay, do it up.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Brutal.
we are not action heroes today, are we?
Brutal stuff.
Yeah, that is
all
just
over again. Burning skeletons all over again.
yeah. This is just an ineffective round of shooting.
Burning skeletons.
Cord, you gotta make something happen, man. Rogan's gonna get chewed to pieces by that.
Yeah, he's in the hot zone.
Yeah. So Cord just kind of slips around the corner with his carbine raised, and he's gonna shoot at this one right here.
All right, cool, man. Go roll it up.
Nice.
That'll hit. Yeah,
Finally. Nice.
Just hit.
There we go.
And
roll that damage.
6 plus 3.
Nice.
9 damage.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. So you manage to your weapon just chews up like a targeting a targeting sensor and like an ammo feed and stuff, and this thing is just there's sparks showering out of it, and it's not going to get its attack bonus on its next attack, and it immediately, and actually part of it catches on fire also, but it's still up. Yep, it's still going.
Nice.
Okay. Awesome.
And in my turn, that DM timer is gonna roll down to 3. And hey, control machine, is that just for 1 round there?
Yep.
Right. This one is, and they're both of them gonna aim at Rogan because they're machines, and that's what they do. First one. Oh shit! That one stitches you up for 7 damage, Rogan. And then the second one for 4.
Oh, nice macro. That's cool.
Thanks.
All right, so a total of 13 minus 5, so 8.
Would it be 4 from each? Minus 4 from each?
It says, oh, sorry, 1 d damage per round. Sorry, thank you. So 4 minus 13, so 9.
Cool.
Yeah, it's per round.
Yeah, so you just get pelted, man. Your cybernetic bits, like which are most of you, are just like beginning to like spark and just like there's holes in your armor and stuff, and it's a bad time. Jason says don't forget your repair spider.
I already had a plan.
Right on. All right, and you're Right, Rogan, it's your go though, man. So, what up? What you doing?
That repair spider. I mean, is that an action to do that?
Nope.
No,
it's autonomous. Yep.
All right. I feel like the spider knows right away what to do. I don't even have to do anything with it. He just kind of runs up and starts repairing parts of me, and I go up 1.
Nice.
And then, is the gun high enough? Too high, or is it in grabbing range?
Oh, it's in grabbing range. It's only about waist high, to be fair.
He's gonna try to pull it off.
There you go.
You just grab and yank, huh?
Yep.
Perfect.
Ammunition, good.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a basic.
Hercules.
And you know what? It only has 1 hit point left. You tear it right off there. What are you gonna do with it?
Nice.
He's gonna turn around and throw it at the other one.
Nice. All right, I'll allow that. Yeah, go ahead.
His missile.
Go ahead and make an attack against this one.
Just basic or weapons.
You gotta roll to hit, but
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oof.
Right. So this thing goes and you
fine.
throw it, and I mean you look menacing doing it. And,
Okay, cool.
all right. Yeah. Silence. It's your go, man. Rogan is taking a pounding. Hey, what life are you at, by the way, Rogan?
9.
Okay.
9 of 20.
Yep. It was worth it.
Cool. All right.
Yep. I think I'll try again. I'm still on a normal attempt, but I'll try again and try to just deactivate it so that Rogan could acquire it or Guzrak could acquire it.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Do it up.
+1.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. This one kind of
There we go.
powers down.
That section of control code is normal. It's curious that the firing code is aberrant.
Are you guns?
Body workmanship.
All right, Guzrak, you're up, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, Guzrak since it's like inert, he's gonna run up to it and pull its ammunition out.
Okay. So you get to like this. I mean, it's like there's like a drum of ammunition. I mean, small caliber, but it's still a drum of ammunition.
Cool.
You just disconnect the feed.
Yeah, I just disconnect the feed.
That's a good idea.
You want me to do a check for it or just?
Nope, you can just do it, man. It's inert right now.
Sweet.
More munitions.
You just walk over and take it apart.
Yeah, when it's shut down, it's not going to resist. So you just pop the levers and pull the pins.
Yep, there you go, man. So you just deactivate it and take it apart.
Yeah.
All right, you've acquired a chain gun.
This is beautiful.
That's awesome. All right. That was funny.
Gonna need that gun holder rack.
Are you like Link or something? Are you just magically holding these weapons?
I get 20 spaces in a cybernetic storage asset.
Yeah. All right, Cord, what are you doing?
So Cord kind of slings his rifle and he's walking around the corner and he like, hey, good work there, Silence, and he goes to kind of pat him on the shoulder and then doesn't quite know where his shoulder is. And,
That's my face.
like, yeah.
Why are you touching my face?
Silence is uncomfortable.
He just kind of shakes his head and strides on forward to join the guys staring at this Imperium ship.
All right, and you walk up and you're the first one who actually like you're looking at it like they were just like kind of in action doing something, and you're actually Cord looking at this Imperium ship, and it looks like this thing. Now, the last thing you knew, the Imperium was defunct. I mean, all their thousand worlds were leaderless and you know nothing was in production or anything like that. So this ship looks like it just rolled off the line though, and that's super weird.
No ship.
Guzrak bringing the knowledge.
Boys.
Summary is no ship.
Us.
I could be wrong, but this thing looks tip top.
This thing's dang new.
That's like fresh paint and everything.
It's not so new now after we ripped off the guns.
What are you gonna do? I mean, that was your movement. You want to do an action?
The revival.
Yeah, I think. Hey, Guzrak, you need this. You need this stim pack.
Oh, thank you. Whoa.
Cord's gonna hand his stim pack over to Guzrak.
I would imagine he like has no idea what to do with it and is like poking the stim pack into like his eyeball or something weird.
Yeah, that's how you use it.
No, you stick it in your arm. For God's sakes.
Oh. Master Matt, what's its effect on me?
It heals you for 1d8 plus your stamina. Or I'm sorry, plus your Constitution.
5 hit points returned.
Nice.
Cool.
Very
One.
good.
Ha ha ha.
Ooh. Ah. What are you at now?
1800.
Nice.
I mean 18.
Nice.
1800.
Nice.
Power level 9000.
VM timer counts down to 2, and you guys are in a little bit of free move space. There's no immediate threat, so what are you doing? Rogan.
We haven't really gone into the ship or anything yet, have we? So
No.
Can I see if there's a way to kind of get in, open the door and get in there?
It looks sorry. It looks like the only. I mean, there's access hatches on both the sides and the rear, but they're all sealed.
Hmm.
I want to punch it.
All right, cool. I imagine you walk up. All right, go.
You
Go
can probably
ahead,
make a
punch it.
macro for that at this rate.
Go ahead, roll high. It's gonna be hard. Oh, God.
Oh!
That Nova Gauntlet
Knock, knock.
just punches like a fist-sized hole in the side. And you hear something start to beep from inside, and you hear like a computerized like human female voice say, "Hull breach detected."
Can I, with a Nova Gauntlet, kind of pull the door off with it?
Yeah, that's a hell of a gauntlet, and you're a mecha, so sure. Yeah, you can just kind of like pull it open.
Forgot about the Nova Gauntlet. That's awesome.
And then
All right, so
I'm gonna look back over at Guzrak and say, "After you, plenty of guns."
You like fencing, Princess Bride.
all right, that's awesome. That's too cool. All right, Silence, it's your go.
I guess that ship is no longer space worthy. You just ruined.
Matt's
Okay,
like
well.
notes say like only exit possible through enemy spaceship.
Oh, that's so good. I'll flip my scanner around so it's sort of end down and reconfigure my legs out into like a tripod shape and form like a little microscope.
Okay.
And I'd like to point directly down and run an analysis on this green fluid.
Cool.
So I guess it's probably just a whiz, which I don't have a mod for. Come on,
I would
baby.
imagine. I would imagine if you're using a device, it might be intelligence, right?
Okay, then +1. Here we go. Oh, darn it, missed by 1.
Oh man. Yeah, that's it's definitely blood, and it's not human.
Okay, well, these things take me 2 rounds a lot of times, so no problem.
Yeah,
Scanning.
the spectrometer is kind of like it's taking a minute to actually analyze what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not from any known mammal, that's for sure.
Yep. Worth 2 rounds.
All right, Guzrak, what are you up to, man? You gonna hop in this ship?
Yeah. I actually, before I do that, I just want to ask really quick. In Guzrak's character's memory, would he know were the Imperials favorable or disfavorable to the lizard folk?
They don't like them, man. There's not a huge like the Imperium does not have a high opinion of really any non-humans.
Got it. Cool.
They tolerate some of them, but the reptoids are not one of them.
Yeah. Then I would run inside to salvage for usable equipment like meds and weapons. But I'm also going to look for explosives because I want to blow this sucker. Like
Okay.
tap it basically.
Okay. Yeah, you walk in. There is definitely a like a munitions cage inside there, which is locked. And inside, like you can see through it. It's locked with like a digital some kind of digital lock, and you can see inside. There's also a case that may contain like explosives. There's like your standard Imperium weapons. A scatter gun. There's a burst rifle.
Cool.
But they're beyond your reach at the moment, unless you want to blow your way in there. But the second you enter the ship, you hear like some beeping from somewhere further in the ship, and then you hear hostile intruder detected, and then something begins whirring.
Okay.
And that's it. Like
That's not good.
Okay.
That's the whir of the worlds.
yeah. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that the end of my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. I like it.
Cord.
So
Cord. Here we go.
can Cord phase inside?
Oh, he can blimp into it, right?
Yeah, sure. You sure can.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
badass.
Cord's gonna phase inside and then phase inside the gun locker area.
Oh, nice. So just all right. So you're in there, man. So you're in there in this
Guzrak, what do you need?
Booms.
grocery run, right? So you look in there, and you see like there's all manner of like there's just like a lot of conventional weapons in here. There's nothing that's like super huge. That box does contain it doesn't really contain any high explosive. However, there are a couple of ion grenades in there.
Wait,
Nice.
grenades?
Did somebody say grenades?
Make a wisdom check.
Okay.
Nice.
19.
Nice. That's when you notice some parts that you haven't seen in quite a while, and you know them when you see them, like the shoulder and arm guards from a from a set of Imperium power armor, and they're new. They're not like the old ones that you've run into in the past. These look like they're freshly made, like they are brand new replacement parts for power armor.
Yes.
Whoa.
Can Cord look around and see if there's a way to open this door from the inside?
Yeah, there is.
To let his buddies in? Yeah, he gonna slam his hand on that.
Okay. Munitions cage overridden. Self-destruct sequence initiated. 30 seconds.
Outstanding. One down. Next to go.
Well, I got it open.
Yep. It's gonna blow in 30 seconds. So
Gonna blow up.